Good morning. Welcome to Satsang. If one wants to be at peace, it is not following a concept or an idea, just don't touch the mind. And by mind, I mean whatever rises, whatever is a movement, whatever can be known, seen, described, felt, that's the mind. It is the creation of what's left when you don't touch the mind. Any question about this? Welcome. And if a state of quietness arises, of course it is a state of the mind. No problem about it, but don't take it for more than a rising. I got a quote from Papaji today, and as you totally trust Papaji, I will read you. So that's there. Maybe. Thanks. Where is it? If I find. Yeah. Okay. Where is he? It's long. Look what he says. And of course you will say, wow. And then after again you are searching. So please listen. Listen well. Why am I trying so hard to bring peace to a world which never ever existed? You know, it is my habit to joke with people. You can take it all as a joke. It's quite scandalous. I like my children to be in a happy mood, so I make jokes with them. I laugh, play with them, to keep them happy. We have to spend a full lifespan on this earth. Why weep and cry all the time? Why not laugh and be happy instead? Why not be peaceful in this world? Everything in this world is a big joke, including my teachings. I tell people, If you do this, you will win enlightenment. Or, I say, you are already enlightened. Why are you so miserable? Or, I may say, don't do anything. Don't listen to anybody. Just be quiet and see what happens. I say all those things every day, but in my heart, I know it is all a big joke. I know that there is no world. I know that there is no one striving for enlightenment. And I know that no one has ever attained it. This is my unshakable knowledge, my unshakable experience. If I say anything else, you can take it as a joke. We come here for an hour or so every day and laugh with each other. What else can we do about this great joke that is being played out in front of our eyes? Here is my prescription for world peace. A laugh a day keeps the world away. Wonderful, no? So don't be surprised that I am silent today. What to say more? Still, I encourage to ask questions if you have one. Yeah. Is our mic up or not? You can pass. Voilà. Thank you. No.
I have a question.
Yes.
All the manifest world, it is the mind.
You can speak about it, it's the mind. It's not there when you sleep, it rises when you wake up. It's the mind.
Okay. And the consciousness is different from the mind?
If you speak about it, it is the mind. Will you speak of consciousness if you don't touch the mind? That's why Papaji spoke of a big joke, no? What is the joke otherwise? What is the joke otherwise? All this search, all this attainment, all that is in the mind. It was not there before, it appears, it disappears. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ah.
But I don't recognize clearly what is stable, what is...
You mean what Papaji said, or what you don't get? Which statement?
all change, all changes.
Yeah.
But I don't recognize what is unchanging. What is
You will never. That is the beauty. Otherwise it goes on changing. You speak of consciousness. You will not speak it when you sleep. So it's a joke. So, where you are left, when you don't touch the mind, who knows? Who is there to know? That's how one keeps quiet, means there cannot be really somebody, because somebody never keeps really quiet. It mentions what we don't know, what will never be known. Not because it is unknown as a quality, it's because it's impossible to catch what is. As soon as you want to catch it, you disappear. So, who knows? Who knows what? Finally, you see, hearing that, it may be possible that the mind keeps quiet about the subject. Yeah? That's why you see, if you still need, there is this guideline, not this, not that. Whatever you experience, whatever you know or define. Neti, neti. It's not this, it's not that. That's why it is indicated this way. It doesn't suggest you to attain or accomplish anything. It is just telling, don't forget, whatever appears, it's not this, it's not that. So don't get subdued if you are not. Huh? You can ask more, or you're done. If you want me to speak of something special, you ask me.
Gentleman,
Yeah.
you shared that if you can speak about it, when he said is difference between the consciousness and the mind, and you said if you can speak about it, then it's the mind.
Yeah, sure.
And maybe there's tendency here, I don't know, just somehow spiritual concepts accumulate, and
Yes.
I've been watching, your satsang for a few years, and I feel like every time I come you know, like with some fat, you know, of concepts I get like chopped off, you know. And here, you know, when you say something like this, some resistance come because something here thinks that it can speak about consciousness, you know. But instantly I saw that this is what you say is true. That if I don't touch my mind, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, that if I don't touch my mind...
Oh, really? Don't worry.
Yeah. I'm just throwing myself in. No, but really, if I don't touch my mind, which is it true that, like, that it...
You keep quiet. If you don't touch your mind, you keep quiet. You see, you are not quiet when you ask a question and
Yeah.
when you hook at a concept or an experience. You agree?
Yeah.
Good. There is nothing more to know.
But I feel like in just coming forward, it's better than to keep something here, you know.
Yeah, that's why I say, I reply to you, no?
Mm-hmm.
You agree that you are quiet only, and who is this who, but when you don't touch your mind.
Yeah.
You have nothing else to know? What else you want to know? If you want to know something else, it will be a suggestion of your mind.
Yes,
Okay?
that's true.
Oh, good. Very good. Yeah.
And you know, you said something about this the deep sleep state. You know, I don't really give myself so much.
Yeah, but
thinking
you are
about
here,
this.
we can speak, yeah.
Yeah.
What with deep.
Yeah. I mean, in my experiences, when I open my eyes, I can recognize the first arising of the first thought that says I, you know?
Okay.
That's it. And I can recognize it. Okay, this is arising.
But the important is from where you rise, because from there you keep quiet only.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like whenever sometimes you speak, it feels like there's some
So what other concept different is you want to keep? Enlightenment? We are all here for enlightenment, don't forget, otherwise Satsang would not exist.
I think it's enough. For me.
So please make it clear for me that never touch your mind.
And why are you afraid of your mind? Don't forget that to say don't touch your mind is an indication to have this moment of freedom, freeing, yourself from all this belief system which is in the body, in the emotional heart, and in the mind. So now, after following neti, not this, not that, having kept quiet, whatever comes up is iti. Everything is this and everything is that. The mind doesn't want to think anymore about anything, and it goes on with the life. I mean to say, don't make a state of I will never touch the mind. It's just to allow you to have that to be freed from the tyranny of the mind. Okay? ¿Qué pasa?
So we have to leave the mind to live. Let the mind live.
Well, look, it looks like if you are not yet dead, this life continues. This mind continues. But you see, there is no more questions and no more problem. Just first see that when you don't touch the mind, you keep quiet there. The rest is no more a question. If there is a question, it means there was no quietness yet. Okay? And remove that concept that being freed from the tyranny of the mind, your mind will only be quiet and holy and all that. It will be as it always showed up in your own life, which is different for everybody. Intense challenges continues, and wonderful pleasures too, and this and that. But there is no more question, this has to be changed, or it means there is something yet not achieved. All those questions, you are at peace with all those questions regarding who you are, or what has to appear and be. You are freed from this. That's what I say. We continue if we are to be an asshole as before. I leave some exceptions there. So, a question? Question là-bas?
When the mind seems quiet
Yeah.
and that there are no conditions, and I ask to myself if there are some blockage or in some strait, in some detachment.
Yeah, but what does it mean for you, a quiet mind?
When there are no thought.
Yeah, but it is an experience, isn't it?
Yes.
So, you change your experience from, let's say, an active mind to a quiet mind. So it's part of this direction. It's not this, not the active mind, what I am, and it is not also the quiet mind. But you have not to fight it. You just have to see it is still in the realm of the appearance. Yeah? So you will really keep quiet from where you can see that.
We cannot objectify it.
Exactly. Very good. You will never. And when it's objectified like this or like that, it's an aspect of it. Just an aspect. Temporary aspect. What more do you need to know? Clément?
Sometimes it looks like a movement.
What is a movement?
Like I'm trying to keep quiet, but it looks like a movement sometimes. It's like effort to try to keep quiet.
Yeah, sure. Sure. But then that quietness is a temporary relief, but it will leave you again. Do you see that? So, or do you believe that one day, if you are serious, focused enough, blessed enough, you will have a quiet mind forever? Tell me now. Tell me now. You have that concept or not? You can have this wish, but have you that ideal to attain or not?
Now after hearing you,
Yeah.
I can see.
Okay. So, be from where you see that. Just be from where you see that. The beauty you see from where you see that can never be lost because it's impossible to objectify it. It never appears anyway. And when it appears, it's the creation of it. But so you never lose that. That's always available, always there. When you don't touch the creation. For a split second, enough. Being in the world as a rising thought, you see, as a creation, you cannot live like that. To have seen it in a split second, very strangely, it's enough. And you may appreciate moment of silence or emptiness, whatever, moment of peace, which can still arise and will still arise, included in your life. But you know that they are aspects only, once for all. So, how can you fix an aspect? Useless effort. Yeah. Peut-être tu traduis, Karen?
Elle demande si elle peut te le dire en français.
Attends.
Elle demande si elle peut te le dire en français ou pas.
Ok, ça va. Et puis on va traduire alors. Ok. Tu parles fort, hein, s'il te plaît.
Ok, bonjour Ganga. Quand mon mental s'agite fort,
oui.
Tu dis qu'il faut voir de là où ça... Enfin, voir ça, que ça s'agite, mais pas rester tranquille de là où tu vois. Mais moi, en fait, je cherche un endroit pour voir, pour rester tranquille. Oui, et en fait, ça tourne en rond parce que du coup... Parce qu'il y a le juge qui vient beaucoup. Tout le temps. Et en fait, je suis perdue avec ça.
Oui, donc, tu traduis carrément ou pas?
Akash.
Ou Akash. Enfin, tu peux traduire ou pas? Ok. Mais je crois qu'il peut traduire, je ne sais pas. Voyons.
When the mind is very strong.
Oui, mais
She's looking for the place where I can to be
quiet.
Of
course, yeah, sure.
Mais en fait, tu dis qu'il ne faut pas chercher l'endroit, mais tu cherches un endroit pour rester tranquille. Et ça tourne en rond.
But you tell me you have to stay quiet at this place, but all the time turn around.
Ok, I think... je vais te rappeler en français.
Tu peux dire en anglais, je vais traduire.
Tu crois?
Oui.
Okay. I think that it's really two different wishes. For a human being, for any being, to try to be in well-being, at peace, it's totally natural. And I offered for that quite a few practices. And meditation is one of those practices where you can be more at peace and your life becomes also better. Is it your experience or not? Yeah. So, nothing wrong with that. That is a doing of somebody. Now, it has not to be confused with what Satsang offers. Satsang is quite unbearable because it doesn't care about that somebody for once. And in that way, it replies to the question, but who am I? And the one who asks this question, it is not to have an answer as a human being. It is to see if there is anything more or anything else existing rather than only this apparent world. In that direction, it is said, you are something absolutely impersonal which cannot be known, from where you can see what's going on in this manifestation. So, when I say, know that even quiet moments in the mind are to be seen as just an experience, it is not to spoil your life. It is just that you are not fooled to try to think that one day it will be permanent. That's all. Est-ce que tu as traduit? Ok, merci. It's a different search. And there is not better or not, it's just different. And the answer so will be different. Do you see that? Pose des questions, si c'est pas clair, pose. Ou alors tu vois. That's why I think Satsang is a very nice space, because we can come just to have a quiet moment in life, which is really also a blessing. Or it can be to be freed from the tyranny of the mind. It doesn't matter how you take Satsang, I don't care about it. Just one has to be clear of what he lives. And we need both sometimes, often. Yeah?
She say she don't know to be at this place where there are nothing.
You don't know. Nobody knows. You have to understand that the mind, one doesn't know how, but it rises from somewhere. At least it's the mind which has no other way to express in a way. So, from where it rises and where it disappears, you will never know. And yet, when you don't touch the mind, it's always available, whatever it is. But the mind surrenders, the mind gives up. It gives up to understand because he has understood that he will never catch it. But this point has to come. And before this point comes, maybe you have many, many questions. So I am very happy to reply to them, to exhaust this volcano of questions. Why and if and but. Yes, of course. This, you cannot be quiet means not to ask this why and but and how and do all this. If you have not seen, that's just the mind, the limited mind, which can never know a real thing. So, is by nature is unable, and it's the only tool we have, it looks like. So, but you cannot, before having seen that if you enter in a but, or in a why, in a how, you enter in the mind. And the mind can only suggest temporary things, mental things, physical, emotional, conceptual.
Ganga?
Where are you? Ah. Yeah.
She wants to have advice
Yeah.
for this. Just one.
Continue your life as it is better, good for you. And side by side, when you have a need for it, dedicate just a moment to the question, but who is troubled or who is quiet? Who is this I? Who am I? That's all. And that will work by itself. You see, that question is of a great help in a way, at least in the mind, because it removes you from the hypnotism of an object you have, you see. Because to ask who am I is asking the subject. It doesn't ask about the qualities or the experiences or whatever possessed by the subject. It's asking about the subject. So for just a moment you are freed from the load. And the answer is in the direction, not in an answer of the mind. Anyway, did you understand?
Yes.
question, Clément? No. And if there was a question, what you would do?
Ask the question to you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, later to be to somebody else, but what you would do?
Or the other solution is to keep quiet. To keep quiet.
To keep quiet. So it's obvious that if you ask a question, you will have a mental answer which will be temporary also. It's so obvious that you can keep quiet. Yes or no? Somebody else? Otherwise we close the chapter today. Somebody? No? Okay. Thank you very much.